Sometimes you don't miss your old life. You miss yourself. And nobody warns you that those can feel like two completely different things. And please don't misunderstand me. I love her. I love her so much that sometimes it scares me. But loving someone completely doesn't mean you don't miss pieces of yourself. Then the day starts. Feed the baby, wash the bottle, answer the message, start the laundry, remember the appointment, remember the thing you forgot yesterday. And the strange thing? None of it looks like work. But by 10 in the morning, I'm already exhausted. Not just physically, mentally. Then I made the mistake of looking at everyone else's life. They're working, traveling, going out, building things. And I'm sitting here wondering, why does my life suddenly feel so small? And that's when I started asking myself a question I didn't know how to answer. What happened to me? Not what happened to my body, not what happened to my schedule. What happened to me? I found an old photograph of myself. She looked happy, not perfect, not fearless, just alive. And I stared at her for a long time. And suddenly I wondered, what if she didn't disappear? What if the woman I was before motherhood is still somewhere inside me? Not gone, just quiet. Later, I learned there was actually a word for this. Matrescence, the transformation of becoming a mother. Like adolescence, but almost nobody prepares you for it. Your body changes, your relations of yourself changes too. And for the first time, I wondered if I wasn't broken. Maybe I wasn't failing. Maybe I wasn't becoming less of myself. Maybe I was becoming someone new. Then I opened my closet, and there they were. The shoes I used to run in. The journal I used to write in. The things I used to do just because I wanted to. And I realized something. I didn't actually want my old life back. I just wanted pieces of it. The laughter, the movement, the choices, the parts of me that existed before everyone started needing me. So I made myself a promise. I wasn't going to wait until I had everything figured out. I wasn't going to wait until I felt like my old self. I was going to start small. 10 minutes. That's all I gave myself. No productivity, no achievement, no reason. Just 10 minutes where I chose where my feet were going. And it sounds so small, but sitting there, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Not the old me, something underneath her, something that still felt mine. Maybe the question wasn't, how do I get my old self back? Maybe the better question was, who am I becoming now? Because motherhood had already changed me. The only thing I hadn't done was meet her. So the next morning, I wrote down 3 things, not 3 things I needed to do, 3 things I missed, 3 things that made me feel like me. And the first one surprised me. It wasn't running, it wasn't work, it wasn't getting dressed. It was having a conversation where nobody needed anything from me. I missed being a person without an assignment. So I called someone who knew me before the baby. For 20 minutes, we didn't talk about feeding, or sleep, or diapers. We just talked. And I remembered I still had a voice outside motherhood. But finding myself again also made me notice something uncomfortable. I had spent so long taking care of everyone else that I'd stopped expecting anyone to take care of me. And I realized that had to change. I stopped asking, how can I do more, and started asking, what do I need? That question changed more than I expected, because I finally understood my needs weren't an inconvenience. Maybe that's the part I wish someone had told me sooner. Becoming a mother doesn't mean becoming less of a woman. It means your identity is changing, and you get to decide which pieces of yourself come with you. I don't think I'm going back to who I was. And honestly, I don't think I want to. Because the woman I'm becoming has something she didn't have before. She knows what matters. So if you've been wondering where you went after becoming a mother, maybe you didn't disappear, maybe you're still here, maybe you're just becoming someone new. And tomorrow I'll tell you about the first thing I did to find her again. Because it wasn't what you think.